right, hello everyone. Welcome here to Campton, Kentucky. Little 55th District softball action here for you tonight on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We're coming to you here from Wolfe County's softball complex, and we'll have the two top teams here in the 55th District. The now All-A regional champ, Wolfe County Lady Wolves, and Breathitt County LadyCats coming at you here tonight, folks. In their first matchup of the season to determine the district seeding here, which is very, very important here in the 55th District with a three-team district in which, the winner or the number one seed in the district is automatically qualified for the regional tournament. I want to apologize to you. We've had a malfunction here tonight of the our wireless software, so given that, we've had to just at the last minute here adjust over to just the camera that you see there behind the plate, and we're going to have to bring you that one only. Apologize. We have three other cameras set up here right now, our regular behind the plate and out in center field and down the right field line. None of them are going to be visible because our wireless software here has gone down, and the iPad does not have power, so that's just how we're going to have to bring it to you tonight. Apologize, this may not be the best view, but we'll be able to at least give you the action here as the Lady Wolves and the Lady Cats go at it. So we'll set the line up here. Of course, unfortunate situation for the Lady Cats of Breathitt County. Christina Butler Pickle is over here, has broken her leg up at Letcher Central the other night, and so she's going to be out for the season, her senior season. She did bat lead off for the Lady Cats, but that will be Maddie Haddix here tonight. Maddie, the first base lady, will face Chloe Creech here. Of course, Chloe with the win in the All-A championship game. Chloe is 8-3 on the season, 3.50 ERA, 70 innings pitched, has given up 51 runs. Only 18 base on balls versus 61 Ks. Creech is ready to roll, and Tony's going to try to move that around for you there as we go, and we'll make shift. First pitch is low for ball one. Go behind the plate. We have Brian Napier, one of the best in the 14th region. Down the first base line will be Keith Hall. So, folks, again, our regular broadcast is not going to be possible here tonight because of the wireless malfunction, and so we'll try to get that fixed for our next game. Get a new iPad in here. This one, for whatever reason, has just gone flat dead in the Sling Studio that we used to pipe in the wireless. Will not work without that, so apologize for any inconvenience, but we'll try to bring you this one with this view. Creech with 3-1. Well, it was not the correct count. Sorry, I was looking down at stats here. They've got 3-1 on the board. Danny Wright over here operating the scoreboard says he doesn't know what the count is. Creech misses low. I think that does make it 3-1 at this point. And Brian Napier confirms that. Got a baseball game going on over here. Wolfe and Estill over at the baseball field right behind us. Creech, 3-1, strike two, runs the count full. Of course, these two, a good matchup here between Creech and Caitlin Pennington. We'll see in just a few moments. Definitely two of the top pitchers in the region. Chloe to the plate. Misses low, so that's off with a base on balls for Maddie Haddix down to first base, and that will bring up senior Kaylee Rich, center fielder for the Lady Cats. Kaylee comes in at 280 on the season, 14 hits and 50 at-bats. Top of the first inning, one on, nobody out. First pitch from Creech is on the inside black for strike one. Caitlin Pennington is on deck. Lots of wind down here at the softball complex today. You'll hear that wind whipping around here. Good pick that time by Sarah Smith. Set the defense for the Wolves. Third base, Kenzie Miller, Reagan Patton at short. Alex Tolson and Abby Stone around the infield. Of course, the great Sarah Smith behind the plate, and that's going to be in the hole by Ritchie. Throw to first is not in time. That's going to be a base hit for Kaylee Ritchie to send Haddock's down to second, so the first two batters for Breathitt County reach here tonight. We'll bring up Caitlin Pennington. Because of our malfunctions, we're able to look up stats as we go here, folks. So apologize. Pennington 216 on the season. All the girls wearing number 15, which is Pickles' number. Caitlin Butler, and a bunt attempt from Pennington is unsuccessful. She fouls that one back to the fence for strike one. Sarah Smith coming right in your living room there. Trying to figure out just a little bit more here of if we can get another camera angle for you folks, but I think this is what we're going to be able to do here right now. Tony's going to try to move it around for you to see most of the action. Pitch to Pennington is strike two. Oh, 2. Around the outfield is Bailey Wright, Emma Allen, and Roop over in right field. Creech to Pennington. That was going to be popped up in the air. Going to have, and that's not going to be able to be caught. They have some kind of interference here. Pitch to second is Richie's going to be out. We're not going to have. Well, there was plenty of contact on the base paths out there as Patton went after her. She and Haddox collided, and she was unable to make the catch, but nobody ran until they picked up the ball. Haddox goes to third, throw to second, gets Richie for out number one. So we're going to call that E6. And, well, they're going to call the batter out. That's going to be down for Clemens. Little dinky shot right on the chalk over first base to score one run. That puts the LadyCats up as Haddox comes home. Did they call, apparently called the batter out because of the runner's interference on Pennington. So she was out number one. Richie was forced for out number two. And Clemens with the single gets us to 1-0 Breathitt County. Here on the top of the first, that brings up J.C. McLeese. Least the third base lady for the LadyCats. Swings at the high one and misses for strike one. Evens the count at 1-1. So now as a net result, 2 out. Have 1 run across, and Olivia Clemens on first base. Pitch to McLeese. Misses high. McLeese on the ground. Oh, that's going to be through Stone, and she'll reach safely. Clemens headed to third, and the LadyCats have something brewing here in the first inning as McLeese smashes that one off Stone's glove. We'll call it a single. That advances Clemens all the way to third, and that will bring up Mahela Bowling, shortstop for Breathitt County. Got my stats backwards here. Let's see if we can find them. Looks like the Lady Wolves are discussing their play here, if there's going to be a throw through or what's going to happen. Bowling at 245 on the season. Mahela has 12 hits in 49 at-bats. Again, folks, if you're just joining us, apologize. Our wireless equipment does not work here. We like bringing you those outfield shots and behind-the-plate shots here for softball, but not going to work tonight. So we'll give it another try tomorrow night. We'll be at Breathitt for Breathitt and Perry baseball if all goes well. Now get out of court in time. Pitch from Creech going to be on the ground, and that's a base hit for Mahela Bowling. And that's going to send McLeese over to third. She's down and in for And Mihala picks up at second. So the LadyCats, 2 across. Mihala Bowling with a single. Advances to second on the throw. McLeese on her belly at third base as Clemens scores to put the LadyCats up 2-0 here in the top of the first. And that will bring up Alexis Pelfrey, second base lady in that 7-hole. Alexis, plenty of power. First pitch by Creech, and that's hit sharply on the ground. Patton up to first, gets her to end the inning. So she's out 6-3, and that will end the top of the first inning. But the LadyCats get 2 to jump out on top. We'll head to the bottom of the first as the Lady Wolves will come to bat. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia.
Just the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Going to head to the bottom of the first inning. The LadyCats jump on top 2-0 here. A little bit of a wild play there early on led to 2 outs, or it could have been a huge inning for the LadyCats as they put up 2. Had a little runner's interference there. Batter was called out. That was Caitlin Pennington, and Richie got doubled off after the ball dropped. So, or they LadyCats hit the ball well. McLeese with the smash. Mihala Bowling with a big shot up the middle. And that will bring us to the bottom of the first as Sarah Smith, Chloe Creech, and Kenzie Miller will come to the plate for the Lady Wolves. Again, folks, if you're just joining us, sorry about the camera angle here. This is all we're going to be able to bring you tonight. Tony and I spent about 45 minutes to an hour here setting up all of our cameras, and unfortunately the iPad that we use has gone dead. And so, you know, the Sling Studio wireless that we use is only through Apple, which is a mistake. I don't use Apple stuff except for that. So that's so it's went down on us, and we'll try to get that corrected for our next broadcast. So hopefully you can see the game through the screen there. I don't like that at all, but that's the only thing we can bring you. So we've got our center field camera, which you can't see, and behind the plate as well. Pennington, first pitch to Smith. Just okay. All right, folks. Hopefully we're back. We've lost power. And Chloe Creech is now at the plate. She's going to pop up to McLeese and going to be out number 2 here. I believe. Sorry about that. Our Audio here just went poof. We back on, Tony, as far as audio? If you can let us know out there, folks. That was wild. We lost power. The scoreboard is not working. That brings Kenzie Miller to the plate. Back on? Okay. All right. Sorry about that, folks. Plenty of stuff. That's the reason most people that do this broadcasting don't do it out here for softball and baseball, because it is extremely difficult and wear and tear on your equipment. And so we're trying to bring it to you. We're suffering tonight. Pennington is going to, and Miller is going to pop that straight up to McLeese. So that's going to be out number 3. And so during that time, I'm not really for sure what happened with Sarah Smith there, but she was retired. We got a, what's that, Tony? Okay. Special breaks here, folks. Try to come back and work some of this out here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
All right, folks, welcome back. She popped out to the pitcher, I think. Okay, so we're struggling here, folks, with this broadcast. I apologize. The wind is whipping around here. There goes her tent. Let's just take this shit off and go home. You know, this is the tent just blew up. And so, excuse my language, folks, but this is about more than what we can put on. So I apologize. All right, folks, we're back. We'll try to get something on here. Apologize my language there, but our tent just blew all the way up here against the screen. So we're trying to keep this together. So I think we've got it fixed now. We just have to go back here and hold it down, I guess, before anything else happens. All right, we're ready to go here with Sayers. Second base by Creech is a strike. Sayers steps back in, 1-1, and swings and misses for strike 2. So we're going to have to stand up and hold this down. Two. This is inside. Run the count full here on the leadoff batter, Addie Sayers. Keith Hall's got something going on. Wants to talk to Brian Napier. Sorry, folks, I don't know what all else could go wrong here, but we've lost audio a couple times. Cameras are not working for the most part, and tent's blown up. So this has been an adventure. Yeah. Ball 4 to Sayers, puts her on first base. And we'll bring up Chloe Hayes. Chloe playing right field. Steps into the lineup now for as Butler is out. We're just fortunate the backstop is here or the tent would be gone. And Hayes fouls that one straight back here. Oh, 2 misses just high for 1-2 count. Hayes fouls that one back here just over the bleachers. Count will remain 1-2. Creech waiting for the call. Gets it from Dad Robert Scott, and the pitch. This is high. Even the count at 2-2. Low to run the count full. Sayers with the leadoff walk here in the top of the second inning. And Hayes swings through that one for strike 3. That's out number 1 here in the top of the second inning, and that will bring up Maddie Haddix. Haddix walked in the first inning and scored the first run of the game for the LadyCats. She was the lady that was involved in the little base running issue out there. Interference. First pitch from Creech is in there for a strike. Haddix tries to lay down a bunt. It's unsuccessful. It's fouled back, and that runs the count to 0-2. Say thanks to Eugene Combs back here helping hold the tent down. Yeah. 0-2 misses just low. Count 1-2. Haddix fouls that straight back. One, two. Went with the off speed, misses 2-2. LadyCats. Then some offense on the board. That's been their hold up this season. Is basically it's keeping them in most games, but unable to score runs. But here tonight, already put 2 on the board, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Runner on, Salyers on first base. Haddix with the 2-2 on the way. Lines that one to center field, right at Emma Allen, and down for a base hit. So LadyCats swinging the bats here tonight. Single for Haddix, and Sayers will advance out to second base. Richie comes to the plate. Richie with a single in the first inning. Reach misses inside. Sayers off second and back. So LadyCats with something brewing here again in the second inning. Already turned the line over up in the second inning. And Richie swings and misses. Evens the count at 1 apiece, 1-1. Richie fouls that one back right here to the screen to us. Let's count 1-2. David Neese over here. Plenty of softballs retrieved. And Richie swings and misses for the out number 2. That will bring up Pennington. Pennington was popped to was called out on the runner's interference back in the first inning. So 2 runners on, 2 out here. First pitch, and there for a strike. Throw down to first. Stone knocks it down. Good throw by Sarah Smith right at the tag line. Just not in time for Maddie Haddix. Pennington fouls that one down the third base line to on the count to 0-2. Pennington's going to pop that one up, and Smith goes out and makes the play. So P2 for out number 3, and that will end the thread here in the second with no run scoring, and will send us to the bottom of the second as the Wolves will send up Stone, Wright, and Allen to face Pennington.
Go Time is a locally owned and operated convenience store that has all your wants and needs in one stop. We have everything from quick snacks and cold drinks, a full-service deli, fresh coffee bar, soft-serve ice cream, and milkshakes. Also, make sure you try our Chester's Fried Chicken. Go Time, where the customer always comes first. Refuel your tank, refill your cup, and refresh your taste buds all in one stop at Go Time.
Variety Pizza. Family owned and operated, serving the community with homemade and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more for over 45 years. Located at 1189 Main Street, Jackson, Kentucky. Available for dine-in and carry-out, with private party spaces available. Stop by and visit us or call 606-666-5454.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Bottom of the second inning. What's that? Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. We kind of deciding how to keep this thing rolling here. We're having so many problems today. So thanks for joining us. Again, this camera angle is all you're going to be able to see tonight. That's all we can get into you, folks, with the malfunction in the wireless. We just took that down. Abby Stone comes to the plate in the cleanup position for the Lady Wolves. Stone, a few injuries this year, but back, and her first base position, 406 on the season now, has 13 hits and 32 at-bats. Pennington uses a little screwball action there and gets her swinging for strike 2, 0-2. Caitlin Pennington has the ability to put this on her shoulders and do it herself. Let's see what she has in store for the Wolves here. Next one is going to be popped straight up right back over top of us here. The count remains at 0-2. And Stone hits that one a ton. To left field. Sayers is back and makes the catch. Nicely done by Addie Sayers out there in left field. Turned her hips and pursued and brought it in. So that is out number 1 on Stone on a L7. And that will bring up Bailey Wright, junior. Pennington. It's that one by Wright for strike 1. Strike 2. Pennington dealing right now. Caitlin comes in 104 innings pitched on the season. 7-10. 0-2 gets Wright swinging for strike number 3. And 2 up, 2 down quickly for the Lady Wolves for Pennington, and that will bring up Emma Allen. Emma playing center field here tonight. And Pennington gets her on the off-speed offering there. Have a movement on it for strike 1. Swinging for strike 2. Two outs, 0-2 count on Emma Allen for Caitlin Pennington. She fouls that one back to stay alive. So, oh, 2. Pop straight up to short. Mahalo Bowling drops it. I'm going to be safe. So that will put Allen on first with 2 out. And we'll bring up Reagan Patton. Patton fouls the first one back. Pitch. Patton fouls that one off too. And the whole 0-2 here on Pennington. Pennington is jumping ahead here in the counts. Here comes the wind again. Got 2 hands on it. Pennington. Patton fouls that one straight back. Probably shouldn't have parked my Tahoe back there. Pennington with the 0-2 again. Just misses outside. 1-2. Patton rips that one into the gap in right center. Allen with her speed is going to bust it on home to score the first run for the Wolves. And a triple for Reagan Patton with an RBI. Puts the Wolves on. Now that error does give up a run. That will bring Alex Tolson to the plate. chance to tie this one up with a base hit. First one misses inside. Patton ready to move on any pass ball. A wild pitch. Two-way here, bottom of the second inning. 2-1 now. Breathitt over Wolfe. Pennington. This is low. Good pick that time by Olivia Clemens. Setting that defense, I don't think I ever did. Jason McLeese at third. Mahala Bowling at short. Alexis Pelfrey at second. And Maddie Haddix at first. We got Olivia Clemens behind the plate. Eddie Salyers in left. And the pitch. And that's ripped down the left field line. Foul by Tolson. Got Kaylee Ritchie in center and Chloe Hayes out in right field. Pennington gets Tolson swinging on that one. 2 strikes. This is high. Board has the count full. Pennington. Count was not full, so that was ball 4. Okay. That sends Tolson down to first base on the base on balls. So the inning continues for Wolfe County. That brings up the 9 hole. Haley Roop. Steps in. First pitch is a strike from Pennington. Tolson advances down to second base with the stolen base. So runners on second and third now. 2 runners in scoring position for Roop. Pitch, and Roop swings through for strike 2. And gets Roop swinging for strike 3 to end the inning, but the Wolves get on the board with 1 to make it 2-1. Breathitt County after 2. We'll head to the top of the third as Breathitt will send up Clemens, McLeese, and Bowling to face Chloe Creech. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Okay, folks, welcome back here. Ready for the top of the third inning as we move on to complete. Breathitt County 2-1 over the Lady Wolves of Wolfe County. Seeing here, folks, apparently when our tent blew up against the backstop here, it broke many of the ties that hold the screen up here in front of us. So, wow, strong wind. That's amazing, isn't it, Tony? We wouldn't think that, but so we're going to put Tony over there in the hole. Let him see if he gets hit by a ball. Whew. Outside broadcasting is fun. So, folks, we're ready to go in the third here. Breathitt will send up. Clemens, McLeese on deck, and Mahala Bowling. All three produced in that first inning as Clemens singled. 3 singles in a row for Clemens, McLeese, and Bowling. They will face Chloe Creech. Again, folks, sorry for this is the only angle we can bring you tonight because the wireless equipment has decided, the iPad that operates our wireless equipment has decided to go poof. So it's can't do it. Luckily, we've got the backup going here right in time, and Clemens hits that one to center field. Emma Allen goes back for the catch. Nicely done by Allen out there in center field. Long fly, well hit, but the first out. That will bring to the plate Jason McLeese. McLeese singled in the first inning. Unable to score. So she steps in. Chloe with the first pitch, and that's ripped back up the middle. Reagan Patton's there. Hit the ball out of her glove, and throw to first is in time. So she's out 6-3, and that will bring up Mahala Bowling. Mahala with the single that scored Clemens back in the – I'm sorry, that was yeah, never mind. I'm trying to read my score in here. Everything going wrong here for us. We're in the top of the third. The ball's going to be back up the middle. That's knocked down by Creech. Creech hustles and gets her at first base. So quick inning for the LadyCats. 3 up, 3 down as F8, 6-3, 6-1. And that will bring the Lady Wolves back to the plate. So they'll head back to the top of the lineup. Dangerous time here for Breathitt County as at the top of the lineup, Smith and Creech will be coming at you here when we come back on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
All right, folks, welcome back here. Ready to go in the bottom of the third inning as Sarah Smith will stride to the plate for the Lady Wolves. Trying to figure out this backstop issue here. First pitch for Pennington is strike one. Pennington with the 0-2, gets her swinging. Makes it 0-2, excuse me. Caitlin brings it, and Sarah deposits it straight away to center field. Base hit for Sarah Smith. Tough hitter for the Lady Wolves. And these first two in this order are tough to deal with as Chloe Creech will come to the plate. Tons of power. Hit one out of here the other night in the All-A semifinals. Hit one in the first round as well. Had two in the All-A. Sun's starting to set here in our eyes. Not for sure. Hopefully you can see what's going on out there, folks. I know it's a little bit tough as the sun comes in. First pitch to Creech is a strike. Throw down to first and not in time. We'll stand up and hold the tent down as the wind starts whipping here. Pitch, and Creech is going to hit that one in the air. Wind swirling. Richie makes the catch for out number one. So P8. And that will bring up Kenzie Miller. Kenzie popped up to third in that first inning. Dad Lucas not with us here tonight. He had to go over. Of course, the deciding official here had to go over and call the baseball game with Wolfe and Estel. And Miller's going to pop that one up. It's in the air. Richie comes over and makes the catch. So 2 straight pop outs to center field. That will bring up Stone. Stone line to left. Back in the second inning. Stone pops that one just out of play as Haddix pursues over, but can't get there. Fine camera work there by our cameraman, Tony Houndshow. Wish we had something that would show through without seeing the backstop. We'd have a good view from here, but our good. And Stone's going to hit that one in the air. That one is over to Bowling. She makes the play this time. So, pop up. And that will end the inning and send us to the fourth inning here with it 2-1. Breathitt County in a good one here, folks, on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Joby Hall here, owner and pharmacist at B&H Apothecary, where our goal is to keep you happy and healthy while offering competitively priced products with the convenience of free delivery, health education, and more. So give us a call at 593-MEDS or stop by B&H Apothecary across from the PRTC office in downtown Booneville to become a part of your #1 hometown pharmacy. Our friendly staff would be happy to help you transfer your prescriptions today. Don't you think it's time you join the winning team?
Thacker Grigsby is constantly working to bring the latest technology.
People's Bank's vision is to be the best community bank in America. We strive to use our knowledge, talents, and resources to improve the quality of life in our communities. This year, People's Bank is celebrating our 120th anniversary by delivering 120 acts of kindness. These acts of kindness bring us just as much joy as to those that receive them. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Folks, welcome back. Ready for the top of the fourth inning as the Bobcats will send up Pelfrey, Sayers, and Hayes to face Chloe Creech. Folks, if you're just joining us, unable to bring you this with our regular broadcast set up. Matthew's out tonight, as well as Ty's not available. So you get Brendan, you get problems. So we try to bring you these games. Have Matt back tomorrow night as we are slated to bring you Breathitt and Perry Central baseball from Breathitt County. Well, hopefully we'll be able to make that happen for you. We haven't been able to do much Breathitt baseball so far this season. Haven't just had home games, and we couldn't get there. So see if we can get that on for you tomorrow. And hopefully we can their iPad rigged up here so we can bring you some wireless tech and some wireless looks tomorrow. We've not done one from Breathitt County yet. I know we usually have our one camera in the box, and then we'll see what else we can get fixed up for you. So coming up here on BSN with our streams, we will have that game tomorrow night on Monday. We've got Breathitt Wolfe baseball. I think that is back down here. So we'll be here on Monday night, set up to bring you Breathitt Wolfe baseball. Did have the Breathitt Wolfe baseball rematch at Breathitt scheduled for Tuesday night. That will not happen as have academic boosters in Breathitt County. Pelfrey on the first pitch, fouls it back here to the screen. Creech. Pelfrey pops that one up. Called by Patton and makes the catch for out number 1. One down. We'll bring Sayers to the plate. Sayers walked in the second. First pitch by Creech is on the inside, black for strike 1. Strike 2. Two one here, top of the fourth, one away. Creech to the plate. Gets Sayers swinging for strike number 2. That will bring up Chloe Hayes. Chloe struck her first time at the plate in the second inning. On the ground. That one's off Miller. Over to Patton. Throws to first and still got her. Wow. That was off of Miller. So 5-6-3 to first. And that will end the top of the fourth inning and send us to the bottom of the fourth as the LadyCats go down 1-2-3. And the Lady Wolves will come to the plate with Wright, Allen, and Patton. See if they can get to work on tying this thing up here. Good one here in the 55th District, folks. Thanks for joining us. We'll take a few commercial breaks. Be right back to you here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
I was born and raised in Leslie County, and now I live and maintain my law practice in Hazard.
I came back home to the mountains to fight for mountain people. At Wilder and Mosley Injury Law, we love our communities and the people that live in them.
We want you to know that you have 2 attorneys fighting for you as hard as they possibly can that grew up in the communities and work in the communities that you're from.
If you've been injured in a car wreck, a slip and fall, or by an act of negligence, call us at Wilder and Mosley Injury Law. We are East Kentucky's trial team.
Trade it and upgrade it now at Appalachian Wireless and receive up to $700 off when you trade your old eligible device in and upgrade to a new iPhone 14 Pro Max or Samsung S23 Ultra on a qualifying Appalachian Advantage plan. What better way to start the year off right than with upgrading to a new 5G compatible device on the region's best network while saving up to $700 off on the hottest smartphones. Appalachian Wireless.
All right, folks, welcome back. Buddy Wright has stepped into the box, so ready to face Pennington. Pennington always speeds these games along because she only takes like one warm-up pitch, and she's ready to go. A 1 count on Bailey Wright. Second pitch is a strike from Pennington. Duke gets her swinging for strike 1. Out number 1, excuse me. And that will bring up Allen. Allen reached on the E6 pop-up earlier that the Wolves only run. Pennington gets ahead again with the strike 1. On the ground, pass to McLeese. That's going to be a base hit for Emma Allen. Got some speed. She turns first, but they get it in quickly. So, single for Emma down to first base, and that will bring up Reagan Patton. Patton tripled back in the second inning to drive in Allen for the sole run so far for the Lady Wolves. Hopefully we can keep everything running here, folks. We're holding the tent down as we go. Okay. Been a challenge here tonight in Campton for us. Patton slices that foul. Got on one. Patton misses the rise ball that time. Count 0-2. Pennington, that's going to be popped up. Pennington calls off McLeese for the out. It'll be out number 2. And that will bring up Tolson. Tolson walked her first time at the plate. Got a chance here. 2 away, runner on first. These two play the return match next week on Thursday, the 27th, at Breathitt County. We'll be there to bring it to you here on Bluegrass Sports Nation Live. Hopefully everything works that night, Tom. So 0-1 on Alex Tolson. Pennington misses high. Even the count at ones. Tolson stays alive by fouling that one straight back here to the screen. One, two away here. Bottom of the fourth inning. Pennington goes high with the rise ball, misses high. Even the count at twos. Tolson hits that one in the air to right field. And Chloe Hayes with the catch. To fly out to 9 for out number 3, and that will end the fourth inning. That'll send us to the fifth, folks. A good one here, as we always get here between these two teams, as the LadyCats will send up the top of the lineup here. They've turned it over again for the third at bat. It'll be Haddix, Ritchie, and Pennington coming at you. We come back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Hi, I'm attorney David Johnson. You may recognize me from some of our other ads, but injuries from an auto accident are no joking matter. With over 25 years of experience, our offices have the resources and expertise to go head-to-head with big insurance. While most of our cases get resolved without going to court, trust me, they know if the attorney you choose will take it this far. Either way, our clients get paid. So for all your legal needs, get the pros on your side.
This is a story about purpose. This is a story about progress, about building on our past accomplishments and investing in innovation. All of this, combined with our industry-leading insurance, competitive pay rates, and flexible scheduling, is the reason why now is the time to join our team. This is our story. Let it be your story.
Okay, folks, welcome back here to the Wolfe County Softball Complex will get her inning right here, and we'll be ready to bring you the top of the fifth. Got a defensive substitution here for the Wolves. They bring in Reagan Holbrook out in center field for Haley Roop. That will send Emma Allen to right field from center field. I want to thank our Wolfe County sponsors real quick. Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Wolfe Farm Bureau Federation, Banks Auto Sales, Whitaker Bank of Campton, Holbrook Equipment, Wolfe County Tourism, and Halsey Insurance Group. Thanks to all those folks for always supporting our broadcast here on Bluegrass Sports Nation of Wolfe County Sports. First pitch by Creech, inside for ball one. Creech on the inside third for strike one to even the count at 1-1. Creech, and that's going to be down the line and fair. It's going to be a base hit for Maddie Haddix. Single almost right on the chalk. And that will open it up here. The LadyCats getting some runners on base. Let's see if they can move them around as Kaylee Ritchie comes to the plate. Kaylee is 1 for 2 on the game so far. She singled in the first inning and struck out in the second. Haddix has been on base all 3 times tonight with a base on balls and 2 singles. Strike one to Ritchie. Ritchie swings and misses for strike 2. Oh, 2, nobody out here. Runner on first. 2-1 game. Well, Breathitt over Wolfe. Creech misses high. Of course, to mention again, in case you weren't here at the first game or we lost audio or whatever, of course, got Pickle or Christina Butler, senior for the LadyCats. Of course, they broke her leg the other night. She's here tonight. Gets Ritchie swinging on that one for strike number 1. Out number 1. I'll say that again, out number 1 for Breathitt County. That'll bring up Pennington. And Christina broke her leg, has ended her season here. So she's here tonight. I feel for her. All the Breathitt girls wearing her number 15 on their sleeves or on their arms here tonight to honor her. First pitch by Chloe is a strike. Pennington lays down a bunt. Miller up onto first is in time for out number 2. Well done that time by Kenzie Miller. Plays a really good third base here for the Wolves. Was spectacular here in the All-A championship in those games. And you can see there, charged, made the play, got her just in time to get the second out here of the inning. And that will bring up Olivia Clemens. Olivia 1 for 2, has singled and then flew out to center field. Creech. And that's a shot to left. It's going to get down. We're going to send Haddix. Here comes the throw to the plate and not going to be in time as Maddie Haddix scores to put the LadyCats up 3-1. Haddix and Clemens moves on down to second base. So big time, timely hitting by Olivia Clemens with the single to left field. Scores Haddix, and she was on her horse all the way around to score. So that puts the LadyCats up 3-1 here in this one. And lots of times puts the LadyCats in good spot with Pennington on the mound. Again, I hate we can't bring you this game with our regular camera angles, folks. So hopefully you're able to view it from where you are. First pitch from Creech. It's right down Westheimer for strike number one. Cleese steps back in, and Creech misses high. Creech McLeese is going to hit that one in the air, and Reagan Patton ranges over for the out for out number 3, and that will end the inning, but the LadyCats get one more here in the 5th. And we'll lead it 3-1 as we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. And the Lady Wolves will send up the 9-hole, which is going to be Holbrook now. Smith and Creech. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Okay, folks, welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning as the Lady Wolves will come to bat. Reagan Patton will step in. Reagan, the usual center fielder for the Lady Wolves, did not start this game. She's in now in center in that 9-hole that she's used to. Ball one. Lady Wolves here in the 5th may be able to turn this lineup over one more time. Crucial time for them this time with Pennington. And Holbrook's going to pop that straight up. And Pennington, wow, another dropped infield pop for Breathitt County. So Holbrook reaches safely on the E1. And that will bring up the always ultra-dangerous Sarah Smith. And Chloe Creech moves into the on-deck circle. And Sarah hits that into the gap in center. Oh, what a catch by Addie Grace Sayers. And Holbrook tags and moves on 2 seconds. So what a play by Sayers out there for number 2. For out number 1, on the line drive. Wow, well done by Sayers. Excellent defensive play. Breathitt appeals Holbrook leaving early, but kind of watched her there. She didn't appear that she did. She was tagged and ready to go on that catch. Brings up Creech. Creech smashes that one right at Sayers again, right on the money. Holbrook's going to tag again and go to third. Man, that just 2 line shots to left field. Both hit on the button, but both right at Sayers, who retires them both. And that will send up Kenzie Miller here with 2 out. As the wind kicks up again, blowing left to right on your screen from third to first. First pitch to Miller. She pops that one straight back. And that'll play. Kinsey has popped up to third and flown out to center. 2 away. Fouls that one straight back. Going right at the vehicles. 0-2 now. And that's going to be a base hit. RBI. Let's see if it gets to the fence. Miller is going to chug into second base with an RBI double for the Wolves. So nice piece of hitting there by Kenzie Miller as she drives that one deep into the corner. So the error again hurts Breathitt County. Both runs for Wolfe County here are unearned in this game from drop pop-ups. Pennington, first pitch to Stone is strike one. Stone. Pennington. Had Stone way out in front that time. Strike two. Again, folks, this would be a good one to see from our regular camera angles, but just not possible here tonight with this iPad going berserk. So had to bring you the one wired camera that we have. And Stone hatchets that one. What a piece of hitting there by Abby Stone. And that ball gets by Richie out there, and Stone's going to get on into second base. So Miller and Stone come up big with back-to-back doubles here for the Lady Wolves to tie the game. At 3. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Right, swings through that one. Bailey has struck out both times at the plate so far. Wind pops back up here. Strike from Pennington. 0-2 count on Bailey right. Pennington. That's going to be popped up. And Pennington comes over and makes the catch. So that will be out number 3. But the Wolves get 2 to tie us up here in the through 5 complete. And that'll send us to the top of the 6th as Breathitt County will come back to the plate and we'll send up Bowling, Pelfrey, and Sayers to face Creech.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Okay, folks, welcome back. I want to thank our Wolfe County sponsors here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Wolfe County Farm Bureau, Wolfe Farm Bureau Federation, Bankside Auto Sales, Whittaker Bank of Campton, Holbrook Equipment, Wolfe County Tourism, and Halsey Insurance Group. Thanks to all of our sponsors here in Wolfe County help bring these games to us. Also, our great sponsors up in Breathitt County that you see up in the corner. You've got Southern Woods Heating and Air. Actually just had Jeremy and the boys had to replace the heating unit at my office today. So most of these folks that that sponsor us are my clients and also friends and business partners, so we appreciate them very much. Scott Barnett down at Jackson Electric, appreciate him so much, does so much for us here at Bluegrass Sports Nation. Kobe Watts at Jackson Physical Therapy, People's Bank of Jackson. You've got 407 Supplies, that's J.K. Little, Hutch Automotive, Rose Brothers, YPK Motorsports, PDQ Sales and Service, Family Pharmacy, Citizens Bank Trust Company of Jackson, folks. All those folks sponsor these young ladies and these young people in these games. Creech misses low. That one jumps up and gets Napier here. 2-0 count. Bowling is singled and was out 1-3. So 1 for 2 on the game. Halo fouls that one back here into the heel. Three here. Creech sends that one all the way to the screen. Sarah comes back to say hello to us. (3-1), and that's smacked by Bowling into left center. Pat Holbrook with an excellent play to go over and cut that ball off. But Mahala Bowling with her second hit of the game will be on first base. And that will bring up Alexis Pelfrey. Pelfrey 0 for 2, out 6-3, and popped up to short in her 2 at-bats. First pitch to Pelfrey is in the air. Patton comes over. Nope. Tolson calls her off for out number 1. Doing a little equipment work here, folks, while we're calling this one. Make sure we don't lose the one camera we have. And that will bring up Eddie Grace Salyers. Eddie has walked and struck out in the game. So 1 away. First pitch to Salyers is strike 1. Strike 2 from Creech. Shakes her head yeah on that one as she hit the inside corner. This is low. Nice pick that time by Sarah Smith. 1 away here in the top of the 6th. Salyer's going to put that one on the ground to Tolson. Tolson too short to Patton. They're going to try to turn it, and Salyers just beats it out. Nice turn that time by Wolfe County, just not in time. Bowling is out 4-6, and we have a pinch hitter here. It's going to be Taylor Smith coming up for Chloe Creech, sophomore. So Smith is it's like 0 for 3 on the season according to the stats. Big opportunity here. Fouls that one straight back. Good swing from Smith. Smith fouls that one away. Runs the count to 0-2. Again, 2 out here in the top of the 6th inning. Tie game, 3-3 between these two. Pitcher looking for out number 3. And that will finish the inning. But we'll send up the top of the lineup in the 7th. But we'll go to the bottom of the 6th first as the Wolves will send up Allen, Patton, and Tolson to face Pennington. Tight game here headed to the bottom of the 6th.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Okay, folks, back here in Campton, Kentucky. Headed to the bottom of the 6th here, tied at 3. These two 55th district rivals. Always a good show when they get together. We'll have them again next Thursday at Breathitt, as they'll determine district seating within this one and that one. Emma Allen has reached both times at the plate so far. First on an error, second with a single. About to get that sun to go down here by this inning, hopefully. First pitch from Pennington is low for ball 1. Allen on the ground to Pelfrey. Pelfrey makes the play for out number 1. And that will send Reagan Patton to the plate. Patton has tripled and then popped out to the pitcher. Lay down a bunt, back to Pennington. Pennington throws on to Pelfrey, who's there for the play. So 1 pitch for the second out. Game moving right along. We'll bring up Alex Tolson here with 2 outs. Tolson has walked and flew out to right field. And her 2 at-bats. Tolson fouls up and back into the dugout. Pennington went with the off speed that time. A little loopy and misses up high. They're swinging for strike 2. Tolson steps back in. Pitch, and that's going to be lined into left field for a base hit. So Alex Tolson, their first base hit of the game, heads down to first base, and that will bring Reagan Holbrook to the plate, who came in the game in the 5th inning, be her second time at the plate. She reached on an E1 with the pop-up and scored a run in the last inning. Two away, Tolson on first. Pennington with the pitch, and Holbrook fouls that down the right field line. Now to play. Tony with the correct camera work. Moving it around there. Sorry, folks. Nothing has gotten production-wise right down here tonight, so thanks for bearing with us. That's going to be on the ground down to Haddock's just foul for still 0-2. Holbrook sends that one into the Wolves' dugout. Wolves have really here in their both softball and baseball fields have really developed their home dugouts on the third base side, which is really nice and different look than what the visiting team has. Holbrook able to lay off that one. Ball, 2 strikes. 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tied it, knotted up at 3. Kington misses low. It's a count 2-2. Holbrook reaches out, fouls that one right back here to the screen. Count stays 2-2. Holbrook again fouls that one back. Misses with 3-2. Full count. That will put Tolson in motion. She's quick as she can be and misses. That is ball 4, and I'm going to have a slide in down there, but all that is unneeded as that was ball 4, and she was going to get there anyway. So that Pennington walks Holbrook. And that will bring up Sarah Smith. Sarah has lined to left field, singled, and popped out in the first inning. So now Pennington decides to attack her. First pitch went with the off speed for a strike. Got the high strike that time from Napier. 0-1. Tolson on second, Holbrook on first. 2 away, and Smith is going to line that one straight into right field, and that is going to score. Alex Tolson with that speed. So Sarah Smith, as almost always, comes up big in this one with a RBI single to right field to score Alex Tolson. And that will bring up Chloe Creech as Holbrook goes to third on the hit. Smith tries to draw a throw down to second, but not going to happen. So that puts 2 more in scoring position. Creech a chance to break this one open here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's a shot right into left field. That's going to be 2 Sayers. That's going to score 2. Not going to get Smith as she races home. And the Lady Wolves, these top 2 in the order, the Smith and Creech, just deliver as they did all during the All-A. So, wow. Holbrook and Smith score 2 RBIs. And that will bring up Kenzie Miller. Kenzie doubled last time at the plate, has popped third, driven it to popped out to center, and then doubled. So that puts the Lady Wolves up 4-3. That ball is popped straight up. Is that going to hit our tent? Right by us. You can hear it right here by me. Better put the score on the screen. Ball misses high. Six three now. Miller. Ball just misses. And the sun has almost made its way behind. Yeah, movies games to like 7 o'clock. I don't think we make that decision. Miller's going to put that one up in the air. It's popped up. Those have been trouble, and it continued to be trouble. Goodness. Another pop-up that lands on the infield for Breathitt. That will send Creech to third. So Miller reaches. We'll just call that an error. And that will bring up Abby Stone. Stone stung a double here last time. Got a chance to break this one on open further. Swings and misses. Big swing that time from Stone. Still 2 away. Miller's going to trot on down to second base. They're going to throw it around and give up another run. Yeah. Miller gets the stolen base, and they throw it to second. Creech just trots home to make it 7-3. Stone fouls that one off her foot. We'll feel that one for a little bit. 0-2 count. Wolves put up 4 here in the 6th. And call strike 3 there by Stone. Gets the high strike for strike 3 and will end the inning, but the Wolves get 4. We'll make it 7-3. I'm good. Thank you. Makes it 7-3 as we head on to the top of the 7th inning. Breathitt in their top of the 7th will send up the top of the lineup. Haddix, Ritchie, and Pennington.
Just up the road in Erlanger, Kentucky's own playing card company produces more than 5 billion cards a year. We know because we're Kentucky's insurance company, insuring all sorts of property damage involving your auto and home, but not your house of cards. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit. Hey, folks, welcome back here, Bluegrass Sports Nation. Top of the 7th inning as Breathitt and Wolfe. Breathitt will come up for their final at bat. See if they're able to get touch up Creech anymore. It's going to bring the top of the lineup. Eddie Haddix, boy, but Breathitt, those defensive miscues have been huge in this game. Gave Wolfe their first 2 runs and allowed them to stay in this game, and now they've started hitting the ball here in the latter stages of this game. Haddock steps in. Creech ready to go to work. First pitch misses high for 1-0. And folks, sorry about this angle we had to bring you. This is best we can do tonight. And what a play by Abby Stone. There. Gets in the dirt on the chalk and puts out Haddock's 1-3 unassisted. Sharply hit, but good play by Stone. Gets the out, and that will bring up Kaylee Ritchie. Kaylee has singled and struck out twice in the game. Creech misses high. Which the Lady Wolves will get this one in, and then they'll travel on down next week. Of course, they'll play Breathitt again next Thursday if that game stays on before they head to Owensboro for the All-A State Championship. It'll be at 8:30 on Saturday morning, so we'll ask here after this game is over to see if that game's going to stay on. Hadn't really thought it could. They might move it to give the Wolves a little bit of time. Chloe runs the count to 3-0. Creech with the 3-0. Right down the middle for strike one. We get strike 2. We battled all the way back to run the count full. One away here in the top of the 7th. Wolves get 4 in the 6th to lead at 7-3. And that ball is going to be popped up to Kenzie Miller. Makes the play for out number 2. And Bobcats are down to their final out here as Pennington will come to the plate. Caitlin 0 for 3 on the game. Creech. That's going to be hit in the air to Reagan Holbrook, who hauls it in, and that'll be a final as the Wolves battle their way back. Did not play their best here early in this one as Breathitt came out and jumped on top. But in the end, Wolf wins out 7-3 here to end it. We'll run one commercial, folks. Be right back here to end this one on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Okay, folks, welcome back. Final here as Wolfe defeats Breathitt 7-3 to take control here of the 55th District. They've already defeated Jackson City twice. So we'll be headed on. They'll face off again at Breathitt next week on Thursday. So we'll see if that game is going to stay as is. And then we'll be back here tomorrow night. Our plan is to bring you Breathitt and Perry Central baseball tomorrow night from Jackson. And then be back down here on Monday night for Breathitt and Wolfe County baseball. So The Bobcats coming up here in 2 games. I think we're off from softball until next Thursday. So thanks for joining us here on BSN here tonight, folks. Sorry about all the trouble. Sorry about the tent. We had audio troubles. We had wireless troubles. So we've had to bring you this one with this view. And then excuse my outburst there when the tent went up. So excuse my language. Just don't tell Brenda Miller. I'd sure appreciate that. So y'all have a great evening, and thanks for joining us here on BSN, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow night.